Hey woke stars, welcome back to Embrace Journey. I'm Anu, helping you awaken to your true nature. Love with more grace and ease. So today, I want to ask you, have you been balancing, family and me time? Have you been remembering to get your me time in? That's okay. Let's take it right now together. I came out to the car because I got family overload. I'm loving it. But it's time for some me time right now. And I need a little quiet. So I'm out here and I want to talk to you guys about the Aries New Moon occurring tomorrow, March 24th. It is conjunct Chiron. We're going to talk about these energies, how they're affecting us. And I hope what I say here benefits you. Before we begin, let's just breathe 3 nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Let's become present. Just become present. Understand that there's nothing to do but this right here, right now. So let's talk about this Aries New Moon tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow is March 24th. It is the Aries New Moon. It marks the astrological new year because Aries is the first sign in the zodiac. So our first our first new moon in the first zodiac marks our new astrological year. So it is like a new year. It's time for setting new intentions. Okay, and we're going to talk about how Aries is playing into this astrological new year. We're going to talk about the new moon in Aries being conjunct Chiron. Okay, and Chiron is a small planet known as the wounded healer. And basically what it does, what Chiron, the energies that Chiron brings up, is it brings up our core wounds for healing. Okay, it's gonna bring up looping patterns. So let's talk about what core wounds are and what looping patterns are. Core wounds are choices that we made either in this lifetime or a past lifetime that weren't in alignment with our true nature, and it caused us suffering. And until we choose differently, okay, until we choose more in alignment to our true nature, these core wounds keep showing up in looping patterns. It'll be the same situation occurring seemingly over and over again, maybe with different people and things of that nature. Well, with Chiron being conjunct Aries, it's going to bring up core wounds core wounds and looping patterns relative to the Aries energies, which have everything to do with our sense of self. Okay, so you may see certain things coming up to be released and to be chosen differently, things that having to do with our sense of self, with our sense of bravery, our confidence, and our leadership. All right, so and it marks the astrological new year, and tomorrow happens to be my birthday. So this is and for it to be occurring conjunct Chiron, the wounded healer, I mean, whoo, that's powerful, huh? I say that to say because I've gone through a lot of healing in my life. I made a lot of choices not in alignment with my truest expression, with my true nature. And I chose to do that so that I could experience suffering. I wanted to. I chose it from soul level to experience suffering so that I could become the wounded healer like Chiron. I've learned so much from Chiron. When I was born, I had 6 planets retrograde in my natal chart. And what does this mean? This means 6 planets going backwards. You know, some people might look at that as a sort of a bad luck astrology, to be born on the day that I was born. But you know what? I chose it. I chose those 6 planets going in retrograde, which caused me so many limitations. It caused me so much suffering. I chose that so that I could learn and study myself. Study why does this keep showing up for me? Why do I keep feeling limited in this area of my life so much that I discovered and dived deeper into myself with every limitation, with every addiction, with every chronic pain, anxiety, depression, you name it. I dealt with it, okay, and I dealt with it to learn myself. All right, it's so helpful to learn ourselves. It's so helpful to know that we have a choice. It's always our choice. It may not seem like it's our choice because we don't know ourselves. Sometimes we don't know why we incarnated and what we came here to heal. But it helps us so much. It helps us so much. So this Aries New Moon is gonna, you may see some of these looping patterns coming back up with having everything to do with your sense of self, your identity. You know, for a long time with all of the limitations that I went through, you know, not being able to find work, just going through it, you know, I got to a point where I was afraid to hope. I was afraid to hope. In this situation that we're dealing with here, with everything being shut down and everybody kind of home and still right now, it occurred at a time where I am just extremely hopeful, okay, about moving forward in my highest expression, especially with these programs that I have in development right now. Know yourself into freedom, love yourself into freedom. I'm so excited to get started with that. And right now, everything is shut down. I have to be still, you know. And so what is this Aries New Moon conjunct Chiron telling me? Okay, it's telling me that it's okay to hope. It's okay to hope. I'm going to be okay. And everything that shows up, me saying that I chose this, gives me my power back, okay? And lets me know that this is a situation that I'm healing right now within myself. That it is okay to hope, and it's okay to dream, and it's also okay to be right here in the present moment, loving right here where I am right now. That's balance, baby. All right, so I love you. I hope that you're able to move through these looping energies, these looping patterns with more grace and ease. Now you should be able to look at them. And I got some cards. You will not be walking blindly. You'll be able to see these patterns clearly, okay? Pay attention to them and choose differently. Know your worth, know your love, know you're supported. That is the 2 of Swords. We have the neophyte, who has everything to do with learning, self-discovery, diving deep. This is what this new moon Aries conjunct Chiron is allowing us to do. Dig deep and learn about those patterns. Find out, pay attention, right? And when we pay attention and we pay attention to ourselves and we're willing to learn about ourselves, we're always on the right path, okay? A blessed time. The path is clear and all obstacles have vanished. Your time is waiting. Your time of waiting is over, so proceed with confidence. The challenges you have faced were essential. I love you so much. I pray what I share here benefits you.